So I've been playing a lot of Halo ships recently, and I decided I'd play a bit of Covent ships this time, because last time I did the Erebus. So today I'm doing the CPV, which is a destroyer. It's a tier 4 destroyer from the Covent tree of the Halo tech tree. And it comes straight after the RPV. You know, the Covent are very, very good at coming up with names. I know it's a shortened version of, it's an abbreviation of the actual name, but like, we don't call them that, we just call it CPV and RPV. I'm talking about its predecessor here. CPV is basically a brawling destroyer. It doesn't have the health to brawl, but it can't not brawl because it can't really spin because this thing's massive. Like, compared to like a Star Destroyer, it's taller than a Star Destroyer, to put in perspective. And you think the Star Destroyers can't spin, this has no hope in spinning. Plus its shield just creates a big ball around it, so you cannot hit, not unable to hit it. You only have 25,000 shield HP, so like that is like nothing. Like I know 25,000 on like a regenerative shield for a Covent sounds alright, but most brawlers you're gonna go up against can like pretty much take out your shield HP in like 2 salvos, so it's pretty useless at that. The only upside I can tell you really is the fact that it has a load of weapons. It has like the same amount of weapons as the OSA, which is kind of weird. It's a destroyer, but it's not a destroyer. It's like a fifth of the OSA, and it has a slightly different like a beam weapon. It has an emitter. They faster reload. They have a shield demultiplier on shields, so they don't do damage to shields, but against health they'll do a lot of damage to health. It's reasonably quick. Its maneuverability though, and its size lets it down. But anyway, let's get into the video. Oh god, this is not looking good. There's just some Zogler or whatever the hell they are, just in our spawn. Let's get rid of this. I don't want this here. I'm pretty sure no one wants it here. Go away. I don't want you here anyway. What is my emitter doing? What was it doing? I'm going to ignore that Atlas up there. There's literally nothing I can do. Oh, you are really close to me. In fact, you're an easier target because you're not moving. I don't think most people don't realize how much damage you actually do until you're like right next to them, in front of their face, and then they realize, oh mother of God. Okay, he used his wave motion gun. Oh, isn't that just cool? Don't you love that? Surprise, surprise, you're dead now. Surprise, surprise. This thing only has a 25-second cooldown. So look, oh no, I died. 25 seconds later, I'm back out here, ready to go any minute now, and there we go. Wait, excuse me, -1 second. I don't know why the timer does that. I have another, well, I say that. I know why it does that, I just don't know why they haven't done it. Okay, you are not a nice thing to have on the enemy team. You are actually safe because the camera for some reason on the CPV is really high up, so I can't actually see where my guns are meant, like the gun firing arc is down here, but the camera is like, I don't know. Oh my god, there's another one. Are you kidding me? No. Okay, you know what? This is the Suka. Come here, bro. I want to taste that, alright? Come here, boy. Yeah. What the fuck? What is my emitter doing? Excuse me? Okay, thank you Discord for ruining the recording. But what was my emitter doing? I was targeting the Isuka and the emitter, like, goes above him? What? Well, isn't that just cool? It's epic, isn't it? So cool. Wow, I'm gonna be back at -1 second. Gotta wait that extra -1 second because that's how time works, alright? Timey-wimey, lefty-loosey.
Wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey.
All that jazz. Oh, hi. I'm not gonna be able to kill you. I'll just like cripple you in some way. And there goes the multiplier, doing nothing. You know, it's really cool to know that I have a cradle down there backing up an entire one secutor. Isn't that cool? Give me Star Trek update, I will be happy. Oh, there we go. Ship destroyed. Again. CPV gameplay. What, you telling me you've grinded all the way through the CCS, then you decided instead of going down the ORS or PCS, you went for the RPV, you went, ooh, the RPV's pretty cool, does loads of damage and has decent health first tier, and la 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 la, and you go into this thing and go, well, isn't this exciting? It's just going back and forth, suicide missions, you know. You're so big, you just get targeted pretty much instantly. Like, I think what happened was the devs just saw that, like, hey, this thing has the same amount of guns as the OSA, so we need to heavily balance it. But they decided to balance it by literally giving it, like, no health and making it the size. Like, you saw how big I was, that Praetor. I'm meant to be a destroyer, but I'm bigger than most destroyers in the entire game. Like, even the Obi-Wan cruiser is actually roughly the same size of me, which is kind of stupid if you think about it, and I have like no health compared to the brawler I'm fighting. So it makes this thing even cooler, even more exciting to play. Either you get a team which focus on the point and nothing but the point, or you get a team which doesn't, just brawls the entire game, which is even more exciting. Like, we're gonna go on a nice tour next to this Titan class Star Cruiser. Is it? No, that's a Compeller I'm getting mixed up with. So we can compare our sizes. So we can compare our dip sizes. I can't say that, of course, because then YouTube would Stalin me right now if I did that. But look, okay, I'm a quote-unquote destroyer. Ooh. Wow, aren't I a cool destroyer the size of, like... I'm like a third the size of the entire... of that Titan. It's just like, bro, what? How am I nearly the size, like a third the size of a Titan, and I'm classed as a destroyer? I would at least class this as a cruiser. Or I would just, again, why is my meta doing that? Or I would class it as like, or I would just give its shields more health or more tolerance, because it literally just cannot brawl anything, even though it's like, it's not like a brawler, but like, it can't really do much anything. Like, I can spin, but I am the third the size of a Titan. So look, when I'm spinning like this, nah. Yeah, isn't that cool? It's such an enjoyable ship. The only thing good about it is its damage, and the fact that you only have to wait 25 seconds between death, which is really low for a destroyer with this much health. But the only reason why is because the devs, they just, I think they hate this ship. I think there's actually a deep hate for this ship because, you know, it's just funny. It's funny and annoying. Give me my Star Trek update. Give me a Star Trek update, I'll be happy. I'll be a very happy boy if you give me a Star Trek update. Bro, they are in the trees. I swear, man. Yeah, and he ran away. Isn't that amazing? like, the thing about the point blank and whatnot is, theoretically, it's the most broken thing on here, because there's not very many things that can counter it. You can counter it with the Admiral Trench's Providence, but that was an event-only ship, and if you weren't part of that event, you don't have it, which is cool, I guess. That is an Airbus. Okay, that's less cool. That is a lot less cool. So either you need a like top tier ship or like DDS that can counter it, but there's only like a few ships that can properly counter it. The only reason why it's not like heavily nerfed where it is because people are just stupid and they think that just charging the enemy head on with it will make them win. It's a bit of a heads up, it doesn't. You die instantly. We're gonna bully the Star Destroyer. I think my entire team just decided the Star Destroyer has been marked for execution. Yeah, you got marked for execution instead of... I just know one of those like Erebus like Mongols behind me are just gonna come out of nowhere and just wipe me out in one shot. Yeah, I can already see that. You know, as soon as I end this video, I am going for them. They are not surviving next time. They are dead. Come here, bro. Can you stop? Can you... Both of you. Motherfuckers. I am so going to kill them. So gonna kill them when I come back from the dead. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. That is pretty much CPV. It's just charge and die and get less than 250,000 score. Rinse and repeat. It's not the greatest ship. It's just there's no real way of playing it. You just sort of sit in the back, hope and pray you don't get targeted. But because like no one ever sees you, and because you're massive, and because you do so much damage, people just target you anyway. So this is a really cool ship. Do I recommend getting it? I recommend getting it only if you have got down like one of these lines, gone down here, and if you've got to CCS. Just go on one of these two, and then this should be like your last tech tree to go down. The last destroyer tree. It's just not good. Honestly, it's just not very good. Anyway, if you like this video, comment down below, subscribe, what have you, and then of course like the video because that gets people to watch my videos. And I'll see you next video. I don't know what will be on. Probably some Liberator from Star Wars. Anyway, goodbye.